Africa's infrastructure needs are great, and so are the investment opportunities. It is the continent with the youngest population in the world, with a growing middle class and one of the highest urbanization rates in the world. Yet today, nearly 300 million Africans live more than 50 kilometers away from a fiber or cable broadband. Almost half of the continent doesn't have access to electricity from a grid, and close to 50% of Africa's road networks are unpaved. The breadth and scale of what needs to be done to support Africa's growing infrastructure demand provides exciting possibilities for investors. The continent therefore presents a unique, unmissable opportunity, one that's almost as big as the infrastructure financing gap of the continent, which is estimated to be between $68 and $108 billion. In these unprecedented times, bridging this gap has become more urgent than ever. The catalytic role of infrastructure as a stimulus plan for Africa can help build long-term resilience and unlock growth potential. Investing in Africa's infrastructure is investing in the continent's future, creating bridges to connect lands that were once separated, bringing light where people were in the dark after sunset, supporting health and education systems to improve people's lives, powering industrial growth, creating jobs and new market opportunities to help bring dreams to life, while also preserving natural resources for future generations. Infrastructure is a nation-building endeavor, and now with the African Continental Free Trade Area, it is becoming a continental promise. Africa 50 was established by African governments and the African Development Bank to help build this future by increasing investments in infrastructure. We facilitate early-stage project development. We mobilize public and private sector finance and invest in infrastructure on the continent. To date, we have 31 shareholders, including 28 African countries, the African Development Bank, the Central Bank of West African States, and Bank Almar Group, with a committed capital of over $878 million. We seek to prioritize projects that provide attractive risk-adjusted returns to investors, while delivering development impact in line with the SDGs and the African Development Bank's high fives. After 5 years of operations, Africa 50 has developed a diversified portfolio of investments and projects. Our investments and completed projects in Egypt, Nigeria, and Senegal are providing better access to reliable and affordable electricity to over 17 million people. This includes the Benban Solar Power Plant, which is providing clean power to over 420,000 households in Egypt, helping the country transition to a low-carbon economy.
It's a huge project providing hundreds of work opportunities. The way you see people develop from locals to highly skilled engineers, technician assistants, this is a good start for them.
An additional 10 million people would be benefiting from our projects currently under construction once they are completed. This includes the Nachtigal hydropower plant in Cameroon and the Malikunda power plant in Senegal, for which Africa 50 arranged a bridge loan in 2020 to help complete the construction of the project.
Ce projet de Malikunda me rend totalement fier et personnellement, je vous dis, dans la mesure où il y a que des entreprises sénégalaises qui sont en train de tourner tout autour de ce projet-là pour faire valoir leur savoir-faire. C'est 120 MW qui sont injectés dans le réseau national. Cela va permettre à la Société d'électrification nationale d'accroître sa capacité de production et pour cela aussi la Sénélec fera face à la forte demande en énergie.
Africa 50 is investing in projects that have regional implications. In Guinea, we are investing in the development of the upgrade of Conakry's Gabesia International Airport, and construction started in 2020. Once completed, its freight traffic should significantly increase and its capacity should double to reach 1.5 million passengers annually. Africa 50 is also the lead developer of the historic Railroad Bridge project that will link Kinshasa and Brazzaville. The project will create an essential link to help develop transport corridors across the continent, north to south and east to west. We are also ramping up our contribution to the continent's digital transformation and fostering its innovation ecosystem. One of our projects, the Kigali Innovation City, a tech hub under development in Rwanda, has reached new milestones in 2020 with the completion of its master plan. This project should create over 50,000 jobs, and over 2,600 students are expected to graduate from its universities over 30 years, adding to Africa's pool of tech-savvy entrepreneurs.
Kigali Innovation City, also known as KIC, really is at the core of that strategy. KIC consists of universities that are educating the next generation of African leaders in business, in technology, and other world-class disciplines such as artificial intelligence, engineering, biomedical engineering. And it's a Pan-African hub. It provides a platform from anyone from all over the globe and from Africa to be educated there, but also going forward as the physical environment grows to provide offices and startups. It will also provide a platform for entrepreneurs of all sizes to leverage KIC and leverage the business environment here in Rwanda, but also the ecosystem that is being created in Kigali Innovation City to be able to both launch their ventures and their innovations, but also to scale them for using Rwanda as a platform for growth.
Through our investments, we seek to help African countries meet their industrialization and economic development ambitions and climate action commitments. In 2020, Africa 50 also contributed to the continent's COVID-19 relief efforts through donations to the Africa CDC and other initiatives for the purchase of test kits and other medical supplies to help curb the pandemic. But most importantly, Africa 50 is contributing to the recovery of the continent by continuing to support transformative projects that help create new jobs, revitalize supply chains, and spur inclusive growth. Moreover, we recently expanded our core sector focus to include health, education, and fintech infrastructure. The future of the continent is taking shape as new infrastructure projects are being concretized. Let us work together to push the ambitions of our nations and drive our people on the road to success. We are eager to energize new partnerships with institutional investors, project sponsors, and developers, as well as all African countries. Join us and let's take Africa forward by helping lay the foundation for a more prosperous continent. For this is the spirit of Africa 50.